Hey guys, today we're in the sunny city of Imabari and visiting the Imabari Kokusai Hotel. This is a well-known landmark in the city, located in the Ehime Prefecture of Japan. It serves as a central hub for explorers, especially those visiting the Shimanami Kaido, a famous cycling route, and also various other activities, for example, in my case, fishing, and visiting friends, of course. Now, the hotel offers various room types, including Japanese-style rooms, and all the rooms have amazing views of the Seto Inland Sea. And surprisingly, the rooms here are actually quite decent at 26 square meters at least, which is big for Japan, and the rates can be really attractive. So let's check it out. Now, the Imabari Kokusai Hotel is a hotel where you really get to experience the old school style Japanese luxury hotel. As soon as you walk in, the bling is very reminiscent of Dubai actually. Marble, chandeliers, and a big open area in the middle, and this very interesting black ball that is the centerpiece of the lobby. To the left, you have the reception area with extremely friendly and helpful staff. Being one of the biggest buildings in town, this actually has a wedding chapel, a wedding hall, different restaurants and shops. There's some souvenir shops, Imabari Towel shops, all kinds of things. There's really a lot to explore in here if you're so inclined. And I was more interested in getting up to the room and checking it out. So here we are today in the Imabari Kokusai Hotel. This is not only the apparently fanciest hotel in town, it is also the tallest building in town. Now this is quite a cheap room. Paid about $55 for this room. Not sure why it was so cheap, because last year it was like $120 minimum. But it does smell a little bit like cigarettes. But apart from that, very big bed. I'm really surprised. And a very big room. This is not very Japanese, I must say, from the size. And looks like I've gotten a great view. Let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Hard for you guys to see, but it's a really nice view. Tomorrow morning we'll enjoy that much more. But for now, we can say that this is a old and aged hotel. But I just need to sleep and I need some space for all the fishing equipment I'm about to unpack. My 29 motherfucking kilos. So let's have a look at the bathroom. Of course, a Japanese washlet. Quite a few amenities there. It is definitely old, I have to say. But apart from that, I mean, what are you going to say? 50 bucks a night? Can't really complain too much, I have to say. Anyway, just need to survive until tomorrow, where I go fishing. But otherwise, look at this. You've got your little coffee and tea area. Extra pillows. Now, looking around this room, we can really say that it's already seen its heyday. But I do have to mention something, and that's that I got such a good rate because I changed the booking to be for one person, as I was only one person, and at half the rate, which is not usual. So that would be something you guys should definitely look out for. Now, even at a rate of around $55 per night, which is cheap in my opinion, it still not might be worth it for you. I'm not sure. As you can see, it is a bit old and there are stains all around. It's just from age. I don't know if all the rooms are like this, but if you value space, let's say more than something, let's say cleaner perhaps, or at least neater, then this is maybe for you if you need more space. I've stayed in Imabari before. You can compare this to a hotel that costs about $90 a night, which was probably a quarter the size of this room, but absolutely clean and new and very close to the train station. But actually, if I had to choose between the two hotels, I would still choose this one. It's yeah, it is a bit dirtier and older, but the space is unbeatable and the location is good too. And if you're coming fishing like I am and you need to spread out all your fishing tackle and prepare for the next couple of days, and this is much more ideal than a 12 square meter room like I've had before. I've had a shower. The water pressure was good. The spray was very erratic, like an old man going to the toilet. But I managed to shower. Ooh, look at this. No fog. Really cool. Now, I have to say the amenities here are super high end. I mean, that is a good razor, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at the other stuff. I'll definitely use the razor. I have a hairdryer, cotton towel. This might be good for fishing, actually. I'll take that with me. And yeah, all these things smell really good. And what is really cool, look at this. I got a free English newspaper hung on the outside of the door. The Japanese Times, the Japan Times. That's my first Japanese newspaper I'm ever going to read. So I will leave this here and I will read it when I come back. But I thought that was pretty cool. You know, that's pretty old school. And this is quite an old school hotel, so looking forward to having a look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the AC is on minus 17 million, so that's why it's a bit foggy, the window, but otherwise you have a really nice view. Cool. Let's get the show on the road. Now what the hotel rooms themselves lack, perhaps will be made up for with your opinion of the lobby and the public areas, which I do have to say are really spectacular, with some very interesting architecture and also some very, very interesting objects to do with the nautical industry, because Imabari is actually one of the most important shipbuilding, if not the biggest shipbuilding port city in the world. This part of the lobby is actually right next to the breakfast room, and I did see somebody eating breakfast out here, and what a view that would be of that beautiful garden out the back of that massive glass window, chandelier above. Really beautiful space. I actually love it very much. And what I also love, of course, is more of this nautical theme. They have loads and loads of these big ship models. They even have a full-sized rowing boat in here, so you can see that there's a lot of nautical influence, statues everywhere. It is extremely grand. And for me, it actually made up for the, the not so great rooms. Walking around and looking at these things, very, very cool. Absolutely. Very majestic chandelier and this black centerpiece. Very cool. The mezzanine floor up there. Now, perhaps my room is a bit, older or not as nice as some of the other rooms, because I've only paid about $50 or about $55 for the night, which is really cheap. So I don't know if that's the reason I got maybe a bit of an older room, because I know they have like an annex, and it's definitely otherwise very cool hotel. I mean, to be honest with you, apart from the room being a little bit old, there's nothing to complain about. You've got so much space. It's not always the case. If you watch my other video where I actually paid more than this hotel last year in the J.R. Clement Inn, you will see how small that room is. Probably about a third or maybe a quarter of what I have now. So, if you see this hotel on offer and you like space, then this is definitely it. It is a little bit further away from the train station, but hey, look at this. What a wonderful morning it is. Look at this view. Fantastic. On the 16th floor of the Imabari Kokusai Hotel. And this is not only the tallest building in the entire city, but also apparently the fanciest. Now, that's you know, quite a subjective thing if you call it fancy. It is definitely very grand in the lobby and so on. I'm sure the room itself is very big, lovely about that, amazing view, but it is definitely very dated. I do find the amenities that you get really good quality. That's definitely true too. So yeah, I mean, I would say if you're coming to Imabari, this is probably your you know, it's going to come up highest in the results probably if you're looking booking.com and so on. It's hard to miss. It's very central. Uniqlo is just down there. I'm gonna go there later, and you're quite central. And $55 is pretty crazy for the fanciest hotel in Imabari. Yeah, come and check it out. Imabari is pretty cool. Fishing's amazing. People are super friendly. The most famous bukkake dish, which is actually yeah, not what you think. Bukkake is actually food, yeah, not what you know it to be. And yeah, the best udon bukkake that you can have is here in Imabari. Imabari is super famous for cycling. You have all these bridges that go over all these like 1,000 islands, and you can go cycling from island to island. It's also very famous for oranges, for towels, and yeah, just that amazing inland sea. So yeah, come and check out Imabari. Now this is what you call a really good vending machine, huh? In the hotel, your highballs, beers, hot and cold drinks. Fantastic. I think there's oh, so we did get access. Look at that. Here is the swimming pool. And what a pool it is. Pool's probably about 25 meters. Oh, maybe a bit less. Not quite sure. But very, very nice. Very nicely lit. We've got sun coming in from outside. Look at that. Have some sunbeds. There's obviously no sun in here, but very cool. And now there's a gym. Here are the showers. Here is the gym. Now, I don't know how you get up to this gym if you're not allowed to wear your shoes. Perhaps you have to bring your shoes upstairs and put them on here. These are machines that I've never seen before. Escal, not the usual techno gym. But I think this is probably enough. I mean, it is quite big, but there's not that many things in here. But there is a gym, and so now we have seen it. And here we have a nice relaxing area with some tatami mats. Very cool. And finally, I'll leave you with a look at the breakfast. It seemed quite simple. I did not really partake as I'd been invited by my friends for some fishing trips and we got all our snacks from the 7-Eleven, but there's definitely something here for everybody, even if it's not exactly inspiring. And that's pretty much all. I would stay here again, specifically because it was so cheap. If it was more expensive, I probably wouldn't. And all in all, I would say that this is an interesting hotel with yeah, some decent and some not so decent parts to it. But all in all, convenience and space are why you would stay here. And you're probably going to be put here if you're coming on business, so prepare yourself for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more hotel reviews from around the world. And see you next time.